sometimes saying hey.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is Inside the Training Room. Wanted to answer your question and answer for this week. So the first question I have is about taxes. What do you do for taxes? Well, number one, if you're unsure of exactly what you should do, actually contact an accountant. If you have an accountant, go get one if you don't have one. But number one is, because you're an independent contractor for being a Beachbody coach, you will be issued a 1099 at the end of the year, providing you've made over $600. So what do you do for tax time? Well, I'm no accountant. I'll just tell you kind of my bit of advice is make sure that you do get an accountant, because you really want someone who knows independent contractor work, because that's really going to help you in the long run of it all. But secondly, you have lots of write-offs because you have a home business. So you can be writing up your office space if you go and shop for a bunch of bananas for your Shakeology because you're throwing a Shakeology party, whatever the case might be. Mileage when you go talk to someone, when you're driving out to your opportunity meetings, when you're going to do a Shakeology tasting, when you're meeting someone at a friend, mileage. All your receipts for, supplies at your home. If you needed a new computer for your business, then that's a write-off. You got to think outside the box, and that's where an accountant really can help you. On the other side of things, some of you are making some serious money with this, and honestly, it really comes down to this, is you have to look at this for the long run of it all. If you're looking at it for just what's in front of you this year or the next coming years, that's actually a small amount. You got to think about this years down the line and positioning yourself for that. So what I did actually was I opened up my own S Corp. So I got my accountant who normally does my taxes. She went and opened up an S Corp for me, and I have a DBA. And basically, when you have, for instance, I live in New York State, so the taxes are quite high. But basically, when I have an S Corp and I own my own business now, I'm able to write off all of these as my expenses for the business. But my self-employment tax isn't as high because, of course, I'm working with an S Corp. I know nothing about finance. I'm probably the worst person to ask about this. Seriously, I wish I paid more attention to it, but it bores me. Oh boy, it bores me. I wish I knew it, but I don't really know it very well. So my best advice in the long run of it all, just go talk to a financial advisor or your accountant. Hey, this is at Super Sam Fitness on Twitter. Make sure you follow him. And he's got a coaching tip for you. What is it there?
Build a rapport. Build a relation with the person that you are seeking. Do not make it a sales pitch. Just be normal. Be yourself. Talk with passion.
Hey, so I wanted to answer this question because it's a big confusion. The difference between who Powder Blue Productions is and who Beachbody is. A lot of Beachbody coaches actually think that powder blue formats are the same. These are two different animals. Basically, Chalene Johnson owns her own company, which is called Powder Blue Productions. And that company's been around since 1997. And what we do, because I work for the company, I've been there for 10 years, is we actually go and train people to teach group exercise formats such as Turbo Kick, Plyo, Hip Hop Hustle, and then we do a training called All-Star and Presenter Camp. And basically that's it. And we also have, as you can see what I'm wearing right now, is our own clothing line. So it's called Turbo Wear. But you can additionally buy some of our workouts by our fan series, so you can take our pro trainings and our instructor trainings. But if you want to focus on really like what do we as the bone structure do as a company, we basically train people so that they can then start going to teach the classes. So for instance, if you want to teach a live turbo class, what you would do is you would sign up with our company, Powder Blue Productions, and take a live event. I'd suggest live over home study. A live event with one of our amazing presenters, and then you would then go through the entire training, and then you then can go and start teaching this wherever you want to. The difference with Beachbody, the connection that Beachbody and Chalene and we have is that Chalene started with Beachbody by being one of their fitness celebrities. And by her being a fitness celebrity means that she's creating workouts for them, basically home video workouts. And that's the initial one was Turbo Jam. Following Turbo Jam was Chalene Extreme, and then just recently released was Turbo Fire. So it's not that Chalene works for Beachbody, or Beachbody and Powder Blue Production are the same. They're actually two different companies, two different concepts. One is we train people to go teach live, if in a matter of sense, and the other one is home video workouts, Beachbody, and nutritionals. Now, the other side of it all is that Beachbody, of course, has the coaching business part of it, which, of course, I'm part of too. And really what it boils down to is this, is I love helping people. I love helping them get to their goals. I love helping people, get fitter, change their mindset, just see a better picture for their life. And so I was doing that alongside with Shalene and her company, Powder Blue Productions, which I still am, because I never ever want to leave that job, because it's not a job to me. And when the coaching business opportunity came about, I jumped at it because I want to make more of a solid foundation of income, and the only way to do that is by doing this type of a business, because I can't teach more classes and I can't add more hours on to my company or the position with Powder Blue Productions. That's what it is. So the coaching business is a different animal. So Powder Blue Productions, Shalene's company, is we train people, we sell them clothes, we have workout videos. Done. The other is Beachbody. They have nutritionals, they have home workouts, and they have the coaching business. So that's the difference between the two. Let me show you a little bit of one of our trainings going on right now. Is what we're doing actually in this room right here, and that's why I wanted to show you, is we do Plyo, Turbo Kick, Hip Hop Hustle, and Presenter Camp trainings. So we're actually training people to go and teach these formats for the gyms or recreation or wherever they want to go and teach it. That's Shalene Johnson's company, Powder Blue Production. And here with me on Twitter is at Matthew Tobe and at Felicia Tobe, and they've got a coaching tip for you. So what is it?
He said, she said. First of all, I truly believe that only talk about what you know. Make sure that you actually use the products, and if you actually don't know what any of the workouts are yourself, do them first before you try to recommend them for anyone else that wants some of the workouts.
My biggest tip would be follow the guidelines. Make sure you set aside at least 1 hour a day if you can, if not more, every day, and stay true to your goal and the record of what you're going to do, and keep going and keep moving forward.
Yeah. My final thing, I just want to kind of clear up a little bit of confusion, and I'm sorry I passed on this bad information, but as you're doing your coaching business, you're going to find that, you know what, you learn things one way, and then you might actually learn them a different way. Well, this is what I learned. When I initially started with this business, I was told that you accumulate downline volume points, and then as long as you're active. So if you're an active coach, didn't matter what your rank was, you would accumulate downline volume, but then when you hit Emerald, you then get paid on that cycle. It's not true. This is what the truth is yes, you will accumulate downline volume points as soon as you have reached Emerald level. So this is basically what I would love for you to remember, is as soon as you hit Emerald level, so your lifetime rank is Emerald, as long as you stay active, then you will start to collect those downline team volume points, and then that's when you'll get paid on it. So I apologize for it. I wanted to correct that and make sure everybody knows, but as I said, it's a learning system. We get information and then we process it, and we might learn a different way, or oh, that was wrong. It's all a lesson learned. So good to know. Get to Emerald to stay active. That's it. Get to Emerald. Stay active. Thank you so much again for following me on Inside the Training Room. I hope this helps you, and I would really love to answer more of your questions. So please follow me on Twitter at Christine Dwyer, as well as follow me on Facebook. You can go to